This is Bill McAfee. I'm the president of Empire Title Company here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're here to give you the year-end summary of the local real estate market. I want to thank all of you for coming, and by the way, those of you who have been complaining that I'm not being funny enough lately, by the way, in February I promise we'll throw something out there. I may even throw something in here, but you never know. So here we go. Year-over-year update. Active listings. I want to tell you in our market, we're running, I'm even going to go to a 10-year running average. We're at a 10-year low on number of homes available for sale. What that's for you people out there on simple economics, we simply are at the lowest number of homes available for sale we've seen in the last 10 years. Going over here, looking on sales, on a running average on number of sales, if we bring this back across to here, we're actually selling at a pace that we did in 2005 and 2006, was right before the top of 7, which was one of the hottest real estate markets we've ever had. So to make it really simple, the number of homes we had is as few as we've had in the last 10 years. We're selling at a pace that we did in one of the hottest real estate markets we've ever had. Here's a slide I want to explain. This is really technical, okay? This is good, this is bad, and this is good. There's for you techno geeks out there. Now, moving on. Sales as a percentage of active listings. If we look right here, this tells me where we're at with the market right now. So sales as a percentage, if I have 100 units available for sale, right now I'm doing it at about 26, 27%. That means I'm going to sell out of that 100, 26 or 27 a month. The big deal on this is we're at the peak that we've ever been. Again, this is none of the deals. It tells me our local real estate market is in very good shape. Moving on down, inventory number of months. I go through this so much you guys are probably sick of it. This is a function of demand and supply. And here's the bottom line. We're at a 7-year low here. We're back to 2007. And based on the demand that we've had over the last 12 months versus how much we have standing right now, we simply don't have enough there. It is a shortage of supply that's driving our market, especially in the 250,000 and below. Looking at this inventory level, bad news for you guys that are in that 750,000 above price range. If you're in the million price range, you might kill yourself and do it slowly. That's a joke, don't do it, okay? Here we have 27 months of inventory, 18 would be normal. When we're looking at the 750, about 13 months would be normal, we have 17. We just have way too many homes for the demand that's in that price range. When you hit the 300 and below, and notice all these are in the 2 and 3 months, every price range down in that lower end is undersupplied, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. The big builders aren't going to come down here, the tract builders, because you can't buy the land, develop the dirt, and then sell a $250,000 home. So you're going to have the local builders who are here, the ones that are entrenched, and they're going to build at a pace as fast as they can. I don't see it catching up this year. Moving on, sales price on a running average. Here's on a running average here, if you come back across, that was the peak of 2007. We're still not quite back to that on an average, but let me show you something that's truly amazing. On a median sales price, which means 50% of the homes are selling above, 50% of the homes are selling below, we're at an all-time high. The median is probably a better reflection of our market because we're not running 10,000 units through the MLS a year, a month. We'll run 8 to 12,000 a year, okay? Moving on here, interest rates. If you listened to me on interest rates, you would have lost a boatload of money. The bottom line is I've been saying over the last 2 to 3 years interest rates are going up. Every time I say that the factors are that you're going to shove rates up, something happens. Right now the world is on fire. Oil prices and gas prices are going through the roof, which is wrecking a lot of Russia's, Venezuela's economies. Everybody now is buying our 10-year bond, and what that's doing is driving the yields down. I don't see them pushing back up through this winter. But you buyers, there's a lot of regulatory changes that aren't going to affect the interest rates, but it is going to affect the cost of getting a loan. If you can buy, try to do it before August. Moving on, days on market, nothing big there. This shows that about 64% of the homes in our MLS are selling below 250,000. About 36 are selling above. We are seeing a move in that 400 to 600 range in the northern part of the county. We are having people come down from Boulder and Denver to buy here because, for one thing, it's a lot less expensive, and their markets are so hot they're having trouble keeping that inventory supply. Moving on here, not a big deal. It says what's going on in cash. I do want to let you buyers know out there, there was just an executive order that pushed the monthly mortgage insurance down in half, cut it in half on FHA loans, and also on FHA loans. As after January, it used to be we had to close and get the payoff there by the first of the following month or pay another month's interest. That's not going to be anymore. So it's going to give you more flexibility on your closings. All right, here's the recap. This is what you've been waiting for, other than just see me. By the way, my neck size is a lot smaller. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. And if you could pan down to my stomach, I can actually see my feet. I didn't even know I had them. So it's been a good year. Looking here, average price and sales price, we're about 4% on both average and median. Our local market, if we hit 3%, that would be a norm. Our market's charging right now, but it's just on a lack of supply. We need jobs. Looking here, residential units sold, we were 3.8% up for the year. That's big. So in other words, the number of units we sold in 13 to 14, we were up 3.8%. The inventory levels, and that's what I told you is the formula, demand versus supply on how it's working. We were down in the inventory levels about 4% and up 3.8. That tells me this year is going to be one heck of a good year because we have a shortage. Okay, look at here, number of listings, it's up 7%, but I already told you it's at a 10-year low, so even though it was up a little bit, still way down. Foreclosures are down, average days on market's up, interest rates are good. They could even drop a little more. So to sum this up, for you in that 300 below, for sure 250 below, get with a local professional real estate agent, because if you overprice yourself by $4,000 in that price range, that could be the difference between getting offers. The upper end, that 750 up to $1 million, you're going to have to be in perfect condition. You're going to have to price it right to sell. It's going to be critical for you guys to get professional help. Again, consult a professional real estate agent to get where the market's at, to where you can price to take advantage of it. This is Bill McAfee. Good luck in 2015. It was a heck of a 14. Here we go.